A severe weather outbreak is likely tomorrow, November 4th, as the Storm Prediction Center has out an enhanced risk with a 30% chance of damaging winds and a 10% hatched risk of tornadoes. Those are going to be our main threats, which includes the threat of strong tornadoes. All of that and more is coming right up. Alright, here's the severe weather outlook for tomorrow, November 4th. Obviously, here's the big story. We have an enhanced risk of severe weather over southeastern Oklahoma, just eastern Texas, the northwest corner of Louisiana, and the southwest corner of Arkansas. This includes, 15% chance of hail. That's not going to be a massive concern. 30% chance of wind. That's going to be another concern, but our main threat here is the tornado risk. Here you are. We have a 10% significant risk of tornadoes, or hatched risk. That means we could see a couple strong tornadoes, which is EF2 to EF5. Now, this is our main threat, as we can hop over to reflectivity. This is the OZ HRRR, and as you can see here, as we progress into the future, you can see some of these prefrontal supercells starting to form, especially this one right here. And just a line of, supercells, or a cluster, just begins to form, and as they progress, they will move into a line. But for a while, they will have the ability to produce strong, or just tornadoes in general, but strong tornadoes too, given the other parameters. As you can see here, this forms from discrete supercells to a line of supercells to just a line, which will progress into Alabama and Mississippi, but there is not a big severe threat for that area, as the Storm Prediction Center only has them in a general thunderstorm risk, so severe weather is not a large concern. Let's hop over to the significant tornado parameters, and you can see here, we just hop over to the night, or late afternoon into the evening. We have values of 4, 5 in some of these areas. That's going to be along with some of these supercells, but again, as this line progresses, it will just become a damaging wind threat as it enters, eastern parts of Arkansas and Louisiana. There are still some tornadoes possible in those areas, but once they reach Mississippi and Alabama, the tornado threat will have mostly diminished. Something else I want to look at is just the Cape. We're by the Gulf. There's going to be a stream of energy just flowing, and there's going to be a very little cap. In some of these areas, we mostly have around 2,500 joules per kilogram of Cape, and we have these little areas with around 3,000. And there's no cap. There's little to no capping inversion. There's basically no cap, and if there is a cap in some areas, it is very, very weak. So again, hatched risk for tornadoes tomorrow and 30% chance of wind. The higher chance of winds are going to come afterwards. After the tornado threat has lowered, that's when the wind threat will come, when the supercells form more into a line. They will go from supercells to a cluster of cells to a line. And the line is really when you're going to see this 30% risk come into play. So, if you're in these areas, Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, Arlington, Plano, please be weather aware tomorrow. This is a dangerous situation. We have a lot of parameters in place for a lot of bad weather, including strong tornadoes. So, you're going to need to stay updated on all of this. And just please be aware tomorrow. Have a way to get warnings. Have a safety plan to go. Just please stay safe. And that is all I have to say for today, so thank you all for watching. One of the shorter videos, because there's only one main event that we're covering today. But, so thank you all for watching, and stay safe.